It goes without saying that Real Madrid midfielder Federico Valverde is a fundamental part of the team, be it in good times or in bad. The Uruguayan, who has admittedly struggled for form since the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, is committed to the club to an extent that he dreams of becoming the future captain of Real Madrid, writes Jose Felix Diaz for Marca. Valverde, 24, has been self-critical of late, having acknowledged that he has not been at his usual best post the World Cup. When you go on the pitch you try to escape, to enjoy yourself. My family supports me, which is what I need, and of course, when you don't get the results you have to give your best. It generates frustration and anger. Against Atletico I was sad because I was substituted. I like to finish games and I like to win. And neither of these two things happened. And the same thing happened in Mallorca. I have to keep learning and improving. You have to be prepared for the bumps, he said. Valverde's persistence has been commendable, to say the very least. This time around, however, things are pretty much different. This time, he looks fatigued due to the World Cup and it evidently shows. Despite the hardships, though, the player has the full confidence of manager Carlo Ancelotti. The manager understands that if not today, Valverde will return to his usual best, and this is why everyone who approached with an offer for the Uruguayan has received no for an answer. For now, the 10-goal challenge the manager had instilled stands, and to achieve the milestone, Ancelotti has spoken with Valverde to reduce the tension and the pressure. Valverde's character is something that keeps him on top, and this is what his plan is for the future. I must continue with the attitude prior to the World Cup, talk to those people who helped me, and follow the path to end up being captain, which is what I want, he adds. Real Madrid secure a somewhat safe passage into Saturday's Club World Cup final after defeating Egyptian champions Ahly 4-1 in Rabat on Wednesday evening. It was a momentous occasion for a number of reasons. Los Blancos can secure a fifth world crown should they be victorious against Saudi Arabian giants Al Hilal this week, further cementing themselves as the most successful club in the tournament's history. On a personal level, Vinicius Jr. notched his 50th in Real Madrid colours, but the Brazilian also broke a club record last night, when he became the youngest player in the club's history to score in an intercontinental tournament. The previous record had been held by Real Madrid legend, who scored in the final of the 1998 Intercontinental Cup against Vasco da Gama. Unfortunately for Vinicius, he held the record for approximately 45 minutes, before it was beaten by teammate Rodrygo when he netted in added time to make it 3-1. Remarkably, the 22-year-old held it for a matter of moments before Sergio arribas netted to make it 4-1. The 21-year-old scored his first goal in Real Madrid colours on Wednesday, and he now has a club record to his name. Not a bad day's work for the youngster. Real Madrid have a sensational 2021-2022 season. Under the stewardship of Carlo Ancelotti, in his second spell in charge at the club, they won the Spanish Super Cup in January, before adding a La Liga title and Champions League crown later in the season to complete a fantastic treble. Ancelotti's achievements have been noted by FIFA, and the World Football governing body announced on Thursday that the Italian is part of their three-man shortlist for the Best Coach award. Ancelotti will be up against former Barcelona head coach Pep Guardiola, who had another successful season with Manchester City in 21-22, with the other candidate being Argentina boss Lionel Scaloni. Scaloni led La Albiceleste to World Cup glory in December, and he will hope to add a personal achievement to his recent world and continental successes, having also overseen Argentina's Copa American success in 2021. No doubt Ancelotti would be pleased to win the award, but his main focus will be replicating the end of last season this time around, as Real Madrid look to secure back-to-back La Liga and Champions League titles.